It's a matter that has many answers, but most folks will say that we wish on some level we may well be happier with who we are, or that we could do more. Issues with self-esteem and self-confidence are perfectly naturally, and positively not something you must feel ashamed of. All that matters is that you just identify you'd prefer to work on yourself. Then find the correct approach for you. To try and do that, you simply first must understand why you are feeling the way you are doing. Why does one feel this way? Every time I work with a replacement client, I feel it's essential to induce to understand them on a private level. Most are different, which suggests what works for one person might not work for one more. My approach is to figure with you to know the way you're feeling, and why you're feeling that way, instead of blindly dispensing advice.
Artlist.io.
Getting to the guts of why you are feeling the way you are doing might not be the simplest thing to try to do, but it's the primary step towards building a positive image of yourself that enables you to travel out into the planet and achieve your goals. You will have had knockbacks within the past. Your inner critic may have gotten too big for your liking, otherwise you may not even be able to put your finger on why you are feeling this manner. My job is to require you on a journey that enables you to work out what you wish to figure on. Unlearning learned behavior. Once we understand why you are feeling the way you are doing, we then have to work on unlearning the behaviors that are impacting your life in a very negative way. When you're feeling but your best, otherwise you don't want, you're the person you would like to be, it may be only too easy to fall under a pattern of thinking that keeps you there. This is a classic example of learned behavior, and it's something that you just can unlearn too. Just by recognizing this key point, you'll give yourself the boldness to have interaction with the method and persevere. It's going to not sound like much, but it's the foremost important tread on your journey to the new you. The role of hypnotherapy and NLP. Hypnotherapy and NLP offer a spread of flexible and adaptable tools we are able to use to unlearn learned behavior that impact your quality of life. By stepping into touch with different areas of your brain, we are able to begin to unpick the complex processes that lie beneath the surface. My role is to guide you through this deeply personal journey, and provide you the arrogance and reassurance that you just have to reach the opposite end. By working together and feeding your experiences back to the method, we are able to develop a private set of tools you'll be able to take with you for the remainder of your life. Connecting to your naturally confident self. Earlier I discussed an inner critic. It's a component of our conscious that pushes us to try and do better via a process of introspection, what I'd such as
Artlist.io.
you to require far from reading this is that moreover, as an inner critic, we've a naturally confident self within each people too. This is often the part of us that believes we are able to do anything we set our mind to. And it's the part of your consciousness that we actually want to wake up before. If we are able to copulate, we are able to restore a way of balance and calm within you. From here you'll see your confidence and self-esteem return, and your goals will gradually move closer until they eventually become your new reality. What does the longer term look like? Feeling the way you are doing might not be pleasant, but it doesn't need to be your reality. There are tools available to you which will allow you to attach along with your naturally confident self, unlearn damaging behaviors, and rebuild yourself from the bottom up. My job is to guide you through this personal journey of renewal and self-discovery, and to point out to you that by simply deciding you wish to run it, you're already taken the foremost important positive step.
Reimagined.